All right, good morning, guys. We are here in Reserve, New Mexico, and like I said, we spent the night at the Frisco Lodge on a weekday. 2 queen beds, $99, not bad. However, there was one issue. The shower had one setting, and that was scalding. So I don't know what the deal with that was. Both of us could not figure it out. But I will say the handle was extremely loose, so it might have had to do something with that. But like really scalding. Had to just stick your foot in there for just a second, and then your arm in there for a second, soap it up. But whatever. Price was right, and it was great. Pretty rested today. So we have about 210 miles to do today because we are doing Section 5 plus a little bit of 6. Section 5 is Reserve to Pine Hill, which is in the reservation. And then we are also doing a little bit of Section 6 from Pine Hill to Grants. I believe Section 6 goes all the way from Pine Hill to Cuba, New Mexico. But we're stopping in Grants, in theory, for our lodging. But that all depends on a lot of things. We are set out early here at about 7:45 a.m. But at our pacing so far, that's going to take us all day because this is a significant amount more miles than yesterday. So less stopping and just more go. But it'll be nice. It'll be worth it. I think today, once we get out of the mountains, it'll be kind of hot too, especially as we go through the Zuni Reservation. And so we cannot camp in the Zuni Reservation, which is right before Grants. So we have to decide around that point, are we going to, even if it's dark, are we just going to push on till Grants, or are we going to try to camp well before the reservation? Because again, you can't just stop there and camp. So we'll see how it goes. We're leaving early to hopefully help with that, but Section 5, here we go. We've been on this beautiful forest road for a while now. Again, we're outside of Reserve, New Mexico, in the Gila, heading north. Pretty soon we'll be getting close to the Arizona border. But yeah, it's just been this beautiful forest road, very green, like super green. And then, interesting, there's been a lot of these fallen trees everywhere. Luckily, they've been keeping up with, cutting them and moving them to the side. All right, welcome to Luna, New Mexico. This is a small town here near the Arizona border. There's the sign. This is a place where you can stop off for a little bit if you need. Small town, Mormon church over here. If you need gas, though, you got to go across the border to Arizona to Alpine, which is, I think, about 15-20 minutes away. Not too bad. But yeah, this is Luna, New Mexico on Section 5. We're coming up on maybe a forest fire. There's definitely smoke in the air, and fire crew. But they're waving at us. Oh, it's a controlled burn. I see. Actually, I don't know that it's a controlled burn, but I saw the crew just kind of sitting around in a circle having lunch. So yeah, man, look at that. That's crazy. You just drive right through it. Wow. It's really interesting. That was looked like a controlled burn. Hard to say for sure though. But they had everything marked off and crews everywhere, and no one was running around. Everyone looked very relaxed. So Must be. Hard to say though.
Something I found pretty fascinating about this particular section of the New Mexico BDR was how quickly it can change. Here you're seeing it go from forest, and pretty quickly it changes over to wide open fields and then some desert scenery. I really love that and think that's something pretty special about this section.
I don't love driving by cows. They seem scary and unpredictable, especially these little ones. They're cute, but ooh, that's terrifying because there is a couple. I think there's some bulls in there. Alright, we just stopped off at the Zuni Salt Lake. You could see a lot of the dried salt over there. And yeah, it's beautiful. Very vibrant, burnt orange red sort of color here on the reservation. Super windy as well, but nice and cool. The weather's been great today. Alright, so we are still on the reservation, but next up is going to be the Zuni Mountains. And from what I understand, they're not real high and tall mountains, like what we saw this morning. But I think we go pretty much like through them, kind of like this stuff, like right here. So yeah, that should be pretty neat. And then we have a short stint through the Cibola National Forest, and then that comes down into Grants, New Mexico. And welcome to Fence Lake. It's not much here. And that's Fence Lake.
Thanks for joining me, everyone. That about wraps up Section 5 of the New Mexico Backcountry Discovery Route. After this section was Pine Hill, New Mexico, where we just stopped to get gas, and that concludes that section. My next video is going to be Section 6 of the New Mexico Backcountry Discovery Route, which is my favorite section so far. Has a lot of great forest and canyon riding, plus it's relatively close to Albuquerque, so something to consider. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. I'll be uploading some new content about a new bike soon, so we'll catch you in the next one.